Hi guys, welcome to another video. I cannot believe I went into some really amazing contemporary stores in London and I was so tempted to buy bags in each of them. It was so tempting. So which brands am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about Mulberry, I'm talking about Coach, I'm talking about Strathberry. I was blown away by the customer service, just the range of the items, the quality, the colours, the styles, honestly. And there was one bag in particular that I could not put it down. And honestly, did I buy anything though? Did I buy anything? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Keep watching. I wanted to treat this trip as a bit of a fact-finding mission for you guys. I wanted to go and find all of the things, all of the good stuff. I wanted to see what's out there, try things on, look at the price points, look at the quality, look at the craftsmanship, all of that. I wanted to go and have a look at all the different brands in London. So literally myself, Steph from Handbagholic and Nick from Living Life Loud with NJS, we were in London. Nick was there for one of the days and me and Steph were the rest of the time. And we went everywhere. And we just had a mission. We had quite a mission. And I was very, very keen to just have a look at some of the contemporary brands. Firstly, because I wanted to have a look for myself. I'm not going to beat around the bush, guys. I am not going to say to you that I am going to sell all of these bags and I'm just going to buy contemporary, or I am just interested in contemporary. I'm not. I still love a lot of different things, but I want to be open to all different brands, all different price points. I want to be open because they're not cheap. They are not cheap. And when you realise how much you could buy in Coach or Mulberry or Strathberry or any of the others, from whichever sector that you want to look at, you realise that we are in this bubble where these are just crazy expensive. They just are. And even Coach prices and Strathberry prices, which are more affordable than Mulberry, for example, it's still a lot of money. And I think we get into this bubble, or some of us can, and I've been guilty of it, of looking at something and thinking, if it's £2,000 or less, that it's a good price for a luxury bag. And it's just insane. It is insane to think that, but that is the reality of where the market is. And therefore, when you're going to Coach and you realise you could get 4 bags nearly, or 3 definitely, for that amount of money, it puts it into perspective, particularly when you look at the quality versus some of the quality of these bags. So, and I'm not saying that Coach is amazing quality compared to maybe Hermes. I'm not going to have that debate, but for the price point that Coach is, the quality is super good. It just is. It's super good. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the 3 stores that I had a real look in. I also just want to mention this, guys, as well. I did, and being open and transparent, I did want to go and get some footage for you guys, because I know a lot of you really love particularly Coach, and a lot of you in the USA also like Strathberry, but I think it's quite hard to get over there. But I also think that some of you guys request it all the time, and particularly if I try and show you on my body frame of somebody who is of a certain age and I do think that it is really true that if I see somebody younger styling something and I think that looks amazing, and then I go, I can't pull that off though. She's young, she's slim, she's tall, she's stylish, she's whatever, and I just think I'm none of those things, and I'm this and I'm that, and we all put ourselves down, or a lot of us do. And I'm here to tell you that you can wear anything that you want. I am 54, and it doesn't mean that I can't go into any of these stores and buy anything that I want. And how I style it is up to me. How I use it is up to me. So I want to be here as a little bit of a normal person who is over 50 to go, this is what it looks like on me. And maybe you might resonate with it. You might not. It might put you off. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, can I just mention my jumper? This is new. So this is from Bella Freud. So it's part of the M&S collection, and it's a much better, it's still very expensive, merino wool, 100 and something pounds it was. However, for Bella Freud, it's a very good price. And of course, I did see a burgundy one, and it says wham, bam. And in honour to George, who's over there, and my little shrine to George that is like appearing, I thought this one had my name on it. But I don't like pink. I don't like pink. But the fact it said wham, I'm here for it. Anyway, so let's get on with what I actually saw in London. So first of all, Mulberry. I'll insert a little bit of vlog footage because I tried to be a little bit vloggy in this. So I'll insert that and then I'll come back to you. First port of call, we are at Mulberry, and I have just been in and I've looked at the black cherry again. We're at Covent Garden, by the way. It was absolutely gorgeous. I've looked at the black cherry Bayswater again, but also I've looked at the heritage leather, so like the oak colour. Well, it's not oak, I think it's just called the MVT. Anyway, that's really nice as well. And there was also a small Bayswater, I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the like a sagey green colour. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. So I'm very tempted by that as well. So you can see that I went straight for the Bayswater, the satchel, and also there's a new mini Bayswater, and this size is really lovely. It's a lovely crossbody. The only thing I would say about it is so annoying again is the strap length. What are these brands doing? Honestly, it's like a thinner strap with the adjustments, and then it's slightly thicker as it goes round, and it's supposedly more comfortable that way. I don't like a thicker leather strap generally, but I would forgive it if it was crossbody. But even on and it's got loads of adjustments and you can move it around and everything, but on the sort of longest setting, it's still a little bit short crossbody. And the lady was like, yeah, we can probably put a couple of holes in it. And I was just like, for goodness sake, why can these brands not just... Oh, anyway, so it's a very nice bag, and the green was called Juniper Green, a really lovely sagey green, really, really nice, really like that. But I still think my favourite is the satchel. And I tried it on. I'm staying away from the black cherry. It was there, but it was full price, £1,095. And I just refused to pay it after the saga that I went through. Just on the mini one, by the way, that was £945, which I think is really expensive. I did ask her how much is it, and she said, oh, I think it's £695, and I was like, oh, actually that's not too bad. Again, we're in this bubble, but relatively not too bad. And then she came back and said, I'm really sorry, it's £945. And I was like, that's expensive. That is literally virtually the same price as the bigger one, and there's a lot more leather in the bigger one. And the bigger one that I tried, the satchel, I think it's got, is it the small satchel? Anyway, it's a decent sized bag. That was a heritage leather as well, which was £1,045. So I think it's expensive, just saying. And I do like this leather. I do like it. I also saw the Roxanne, because I've talked about this before. I have a Roxanne from 20 odd years ago, and I was telling the lady, and she was saying that they're starting to go up in value on the resale market and everything else. Anyway, it was just nice to see the new ones. They've reimagined them into being a little bit less faffy. So yeah, that was Mulberry. I was very, very tempted with the Bayswater satchel in the heritage leather. That is the one that I would have bought. Yeah, that is the one I would have bought in Mulberry. Okay, so let's go head into Strathberry, because I wanted to have a look at this. I haven't really given Strathberry a chance. This is a new bag that I want to try on, and I forgot what it's called. This is the kite bag that is absolutely beautiful. And then inside, you can see here, this is the mosaic bag, and I've been wanting to try that on for the longest time. But again, this is a new bag. Just zoom out. It's beautiful. Let's head in. We went to Strathberry. Now, I've never given Strathberry a chance. I just haven't. Steph has always really championed Strathberry, so I was like, I am going to be open-minded and I'm going to go and have a look, because you don't properly know, do you, until you properly look. Anyway, I've been into store once in the Burlington Arcade. This one was in Covent Garden, which is opposite, pretty much opposite Mulberry. Really lovely store. Again, really nice customer service. Beautiful. Now, I did have a look when we were walking in, and there was a bag in the window, and I thought I definitely haven't seen that. Now, I wouldn't know exactly what Strathberry do, but some of them, I have seen them on social media, so some of the styles were familiar. This new one, I haven't seen before, but it was really lovely. But when I actually got my hands on it, it was such a faff. It's sort of rounded at the top, so the opening to get actually into the bag is quite small and tight. And you would be like, we don't like faffage. I do not like faffage. So that would have been a no. I think they had a slightly bigger one, which was lovely. I also tried on the kite bag, which was the shoulder bag, and comes in suede. The red, the burgundy was beautiful. Really nice bag. If you want that shouldery, you know, throw everything in type of bag, it was really nice. And then I tried on I think it's the mosaic bag. This was my favourite. And again, I was drawn to the tan colour. Who knows? But it was really nice. Little top handle. I like the slightly bigger size of it, not the mini one. It was really nice. And again, the price point of these are amazing. So if you are looking for that contemporary brand, as in that sort of price point, but you still want quality and you want beautiful leathers and craftsmanship and a British company, for example, good price point, go and have a look at Strathberry, because yeah, I think they're really lovely. Lots to look at in there. Lots of colours that were beautiful. Again, their burgundy was beautiful. Yeah, blown away again, blown away. So off we go to Coach. Now, we weren't actually going to Coach. We were heading to Harrods, but we ended up having a little detour. There is a really big store virtually next to Harrods, actually, from Coach. And we thought, why not? Let's have a little look. Now, I had seen... Let's talk about the Kiss Lock bag. I had seen the Kiss Lock bag in Manchester, not the big one, the new small one. And I saw it in Selfridges and I did not like it. However, the reason I didn't like it was the crystal one with the monogram. Didn't like the colourway, didn't like the monogram, didn't like the sparkle. Could you tell I didn't like it? I didn't like it. So I thought the Kiss Lock bag was a no from me. I like the opening, it's really funky, really different. And I've never looked at the big ones because they're just ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Yeah, well, so we're going to the Coach store in Knightsbridge, and yeah, the Kiss Lock bag, yeah, they had the small one and the big one in black. I could not put them down. Honestly, we were in there for so long because I could not put these bags down. I just thought they were so cool. They were so cool. I was so tempted to actually buy both of them. But I wouldn't have bought both because that'd be ridiculous. But as soon as I picked the big one up, because I thought they were just ridiculously sized and just a statement piece and whatever else. And it felt so lovely. I tried it on with all the stuffing in and I was like, oh no, take the stuffing out. It's a different bag, completely different. You can squash it underneath, you can have it on your shoulder. Oh, honestly, I was so tempted. And the price point, I think it was 600 and something. And in my bubble of luxury where I'm going, oh, that's a great price. Well, it is a great price, but it's also a lot of money. And we mustn't forget that. That is a lot of money to spend on a whim for a fashion statement piece that will probably sit in the cupboard. When am I wearing that bag? I have zero idea. I don't know how I would style it. I don't know when I would use it, but I loved it. I just loved it. So I decided I was very sensible. And I thought I will have a think. And I'm still thinking about it now. I just think it was fab. It was so cool. Anyway, I also had another look around the store, and I also tried on the Empire, I think it's the 26, and I haven't tried this size on before. I don't think, definitely not in this colour. This was Merlot. Oh, what a beautiful colour. And I know it's in right now, but just saying, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I would say, guys, if you are after either a day bag, a work bag, anything like that you want top handle and shoulder strap and zippable and decent amount of space in it, look at the Empire bag. Just absolutely amazing. There's so many different versions of them. There's the huge ones that are like, are they 48 or something? And then the range right down to, I think, is it the 26 is the smallest? I'm not entirely sure. There's definitely a size that will suit you if you want to be able to fit in a laptop, or I don't know, an iPad, or if you don't need to fit any of that in but you just want a few bits, then the 26 is amazing. Really lovely, comfortable. I also tried on it in the like distressed leather version. Again, just really nice, very light, even though there's a lot of leather, very light. There's the ones with the, are they called the carry-all ones, that are slightly east-west, and they've got the bigger handles. They're all really cool. There were some really nice colours. There was a dark chocolate brown. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I did, yeah. And the greens. All the colours that are out at the moment, I'm just absolutely in love with. So, again, customer service in there. The lady was so lovely, spent so much time with us and everything else. And yeah, she was just fab. So yeah, out of all the three, I was so impressed. I am just going to put a bit of a disclaimer in, guys, here, because I am not going to suddenly be selling all of these and buying Coach. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to be anything other than real with you guys. I love a designer bag. I love a luxury bag, and I will still be buying Hermes if I can ever get my hands on it. I'll still be buying probably pre-love Chanel, maybe some Louis Vuitton, although I'm not loving everything at the minute. You know, there are brands that I really, really like still, and I'm still going to buy them, of course I am. But I also want to be really open-minded that if there is a Coach bag that I like, don't be so blinkered that it's not the right sort of brand for me, because that's just ridiculous. Buy it because you love it and because you use it and because you're happy to pay the price it is. And that's it. That is it. So yeah, I'm not going to suddenly become a massive Coach convert. I'm not. And I don't love everything in there. But there might be an odd bag, as there has been before, that I've really liked. So I also did really want to get some footage for you guys, because I know that it will really help you. I hope it will help. So what did I buy from any of those stores? Nothing. Now, I did buy a couple of things. I've got 3 things that I did buy in London, but not from those particular brands. I ended up buying 3 other things. And that is a whole other video, if not another 2 videos. So that will be coming. But yeah, I was really tempted. I'm still tempted by that massive Kiss Lock bag. I'm still tempted, and it is online, and I could return it if I wasn't sure, and at least that way I wouldn't have had to lug it home, and the price is pretty good. Oh dear. Anyway, I need to stop. Anyway, I want you to put down in the comments below which of the bags I've shown you on this video do you think I should have bought? Should I have bought any of them? Do you think none of them are for me? Do you like the Kiss Lock bag, the large one? Do you think the other bags, maybe there was another one that you thought was nicer? I want to know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on another one.